Alicia Hintzen, and welcome to our first episode of Festival Vibes for 2026. When we come back, we'll see who's the first guest for this season. Welcome back to Festival Vibes. I said you had to wait to see who was our first guest, and it's F to the R to the E. Oh dear, I'm not gonna get it right. I'm gonna leave you to say that, Freshie.
Yes,
welcome to the Festival Vibes show.
Thank you for having me. Good morning. Good morning.
And it is F to the
F to the R to the E S H I E. That is
I
it.
could have said that. F to the R to the E S H I E. See, I got it right. Freshie, how has the season been for you so far?
Unbelievable and just fantastic, man. Just loving how it's been so far. And I just want to say thanks to each and everybody who's been showing me that love and just cheering and, vibing to the music. Love it, love it.
Tell me the story behind your songs this year.
This year, Turn Fool, nice little groovy, written by Jacardo. That's a writer from in the States. His name to crop over. I received a text message, from overseas number, and it was like, there's a trick. I actually saying to me he want to do some work with me. He received my number from other artists as well, and it was a no-brainer. Shot it to DJ Kai, which is the producer. That's history, Because the DJ Kai as well, Turn Fool, written by Jacardo. Then Noise Boys. I have a Bashment, Can't have Freshie and not
Have
Bashment.
correct.
Sure. A tune called Get Debbie on the Peach Rhythm. Then there is a song by Daddy Talis, produced by Daddy Talis, written by Moldy Chief. A song called Pan Me. So it's a mixture of tunes. Then you have the song that Sugar and myself got into the finals of the Party Monarch Bait. That's really taken off. So
yeah, we can talk about that one a little later.
Sure.
Just a little. How does it feel performing for a Barbadian audience? You get on the stage, and nowadays we're so much with our phones in our hands, so we're not partying as much.
True.
How does it feel performing for a Barbadian audience?
Well, the way how I see it now through my eyes, I see it as partying became a big fashion show. It's not like how it once was where people wear the sneakers, the short pants, a little t-shirt, and we come out and sweat from beginning to the end. Just enjoy your money's worth. Partying is no more of a fashion show where everybody want to dress this body. You're seeing the ladies with the fans to keep cooling the body and want sweat.
In fairness, we are a little hot outside now.
I agree.
The ladies.
I agree. And then, everything is just for social media, snapping and showing your appearance. We want to go back to those times where, you enjoy every 5 cent of your dollar coin for a party and a vibe.
5 cents.
Every 5 cent.
It's 5 cents, 10 cents.
$10 for sure. For sure. Just want to take it back to that, but I just see it as a fashion show. But for me as an artist, I try my best to, put my best foot forward out there. Even though people snapping and people partying with the fans, not like how it used to, but I still see people partying, so that's still a good feeling, a good vibe.
What keeps you motivated to create music?
Just the love from the fans and the followers, not only the middle age and the young ones at heart, but the toddlers as well. It'll be like going places and little ones coming up to you, hugging you, singing your songs, and that actually warms my heart. Because I usually say older people and people, can actually got that kind of love for music. But when you got a toddler and a youngster actually coming up to you and singing your music, you know that you're on the right track and you're doing something good. So that's what keeps me motivated and keeps bringing me joy.
You hear crop over. What does it mean to you, and how has it influenced your life?
Crop over for me. Crop over, I could summons it in 3 words. Togetherness, enjoyment, and vibes. That's what we aim to do as artists. That's what I aim to do as artists. Put out music that people can enjoy themselves, that can bring vibes, and can bring togetherness. Because the way how things going nowadays, not everybody, most people, being divided because some people can tell themselves, I want to this place, I want to that place, because so much things you hear about in the news. But crop over is that one time a year that everybody just come together to enjoy themselves, put all the worries aside, enjoy themselves, party, have a good time.
Yes.
And I hoping that in 2026 we have an incident and violent free crop over. A begging. Just let me come out, enjoy yourself, left the foolishness home.
Let's be busy working out.
Yeah, let me be busy walking up and not be busy in handcuffs. So that is my aim for 2026.
That's a great message for the audience. Sure. What has been your funniest moment so far as an artist? Something that you just have to look back at and laugh.
Whoa. There are plenty, but I would say for me, I almost get pulled off a stage at a key in the community. You know, with the ogres
Not
showing the love, boy. Yeah, boy. Like that warm estate, you know, reaching out to engage with the crowd, and it was a tug of war for sure. So that every time I look back at that and I remember that is a fun and vibe.
Let me ask you this question. Your songs are generally packed with lyrics.
Yes,
I mean, from Adam and Eve down to today. What's the thought process when you begin to write?
Well, for me, when I do writing for myself, I'm a fun and easy, loving, going person. So I just tell myself, once I put that kind of humor into music, people are gonna accept it because that's me as a person. Anybody who knows me know that I was a hee ha ha kind of person. But when it's time to be serious, I did be serious. So I just tend to put that humor in my music, and it's been working. That's my remedy, and it's been working. So, you know, I keep bringing it that kind of way.
It has definitely been a pleasure chatting with you. We wish you all the best for the season.
Thank you so very much.
And continue. We're going to be talking a little later with you and Sugary together. But let me wish you personally now success in your upcoming competition.
Thank you so
and continue to do well, Freshie.
I
remember when I thought you first came on the scene, you were a little further than that.
Please.
You've been on the show before, but you've developed and you've gone so much further. So I want to say congratulations to you and keep the good work up.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Well, we are here in the busy Warrens area at Lucky Horseshoe Warrens, and we are sponsored by Banks, Coca-Cola, Sweats, and Lucky Horseshoe. Welcome back to this episode, and of course we have our featured drink from Lucky Horseshoe. So anytime you're in the area and you want to have a drink, come and get the mudslide. Trust me, it's good.
It's really good.
They don't have to drink this.
I'm drinking mine as well.
We are joined by Sugary and Freshie, and if you have been following anything for Crop Over, they have a big collab this year. Show me emotion.
Yep.
Welcome to the show, Sugary.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me how this collab came about.
This song was in the works for almost 2 years. Big up to Shockwave, Mr. Shane Clark. He's been trying to get us to do this collab for a little while.
Okay.
We actually were supposed to do it last year on the Gooseberry Rhythm.
Okay.
But we ended up having individual tracks. So this year, after listening to the track and stuff like that, we said we wanted the vibe for the push and pull, like the old time Alison Hintzen and Lyric, Rough Winers energy. But we also still wanted to show what Bajans can do. So that's where you get the show me emotion
from. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask, what do you like about the energy behind this song with Sugary? And then I'm gonna ask Sugary, what does she like? So y'all can answer right after about the energy behind this song with Freshie.
I can wait.
Well, with Rhea, it's always a vibe, you know. It's always an energy. She's a very phenomenal female artist. Not only an artist, but a very nice, fun-loving individual. So it makes it easy, you know, for the chemistry.
She paid you to say that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, people's man. She's good people.
she might too.
You know, so it makes it easy. The vibes just happen naturally on and off stage. So it is a vibe, always a vibe.
I just get threatened in this song. That's the energy in this song. I just hear David cut down Goliath, small acts just cut down big trees. Football happening. He got me tree love every performance.
It's not four love.
Four love. Was it four?
Four love.
Right, but it's just definitely a good energy on stage with both me and Freshie, in terms of the performance and being able to command the song and actually depict the show me emotion. Yeah.
Did it cause any of you to come out of your comfort zone?
I think both of us, in the sense that when people hear the names Sugary and Freshie, they are looking for a Bashment collab.
Yes.
And Freshie is also has a lot of tunes right now in that sweet ragga that it shows that we can both command that space. So definitely being able to control the performance on stage and keep it in line so that people could see that we can actually sing and perform. I would say that that's one of the things, because you automatically go to the walk up, get her on the vibe, but you have to actually be able to depict the song, and that's something that I would say is a work for both of us.
I asked Freshie this earlier, so I'm going to ask both of you together with this particular song.
Right.
What has been the most memorable performance to date with Show Me Emotion?
You answered the question already?
He answered it for himself.
I answered for myself.
Not for this song.
Not
so
for this
now I'm
song,
asking you together. What's been the most memorable one?
In the community.
What did I say? What did I say?
Q in the community.
Okay.
Q in the community because it's a mature crowd, and to see the old girls responding. Let me fix myself fast. To see the young girls responding to the song, and seeing the line dancers make it their own, and seeing that it could live in that space was definitely one of the best performances for the season so far.
It has definitely been a pleasure talking to both of you. Freshie, you're not going anywhere. I'm just going to focus on Rhea a little bit, but I want to wish both of you
thank you
every success in the upcoming competition.
So much.
I know you're going to do well. I'm going to look forward to seeing that performance on stage. I know it's going to be spectacular because I expect nothing but the best from the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
It's time to dance up now. It's Suga Rhe. Show me emotion. I want you to. Show me emotion. Why you pulling at my chair? Like you want it. Oh, darling. Marvel sure. I ain't let you make my bread. Take a little one.
Can you have a happy day? I like to say happy duty. I love for your body stay. Make the robot feel unruly.
I like a good challenge. Boy, this is no sleeping beauty. This is the one.
Don't feel like a frighten me.
Show me your good manage it.
I can't get a damage it.
Show me emotion. I want you to show me emotion.
Moving like a savage.
You're not chilling, you get it practice, boy. Show me emotion. I want you to show me emotion. Walk in your future. Have a seat right there, let me show ya. I don't know you don't need a tutor. For the walk right there, let me show ya. He come to the fortune teller. Tell me baby, make my life better. He looking for a real drink seller. Tell me love, tell me love. Why not sit down on it? Tell me say you like the bone flick. What? Why not sit down on it? Show me your knees. Tell me say you like the bone flick. Go down. Why not sit down on it? Go down.
We are here with Freshy and Sugary. You heard from Freshie earlier. You heard from Freshy and Sugary. Now we are going to talk to this superhuman. And I say superhuman because she's focused on herself. If you are aware, she has a daughter in the Junior Monarch Finals. Right now, congrats to Lilani. How do you do it all?
I don't know.
And still work.
I can't really say how I do. I have a really good support system. I really have a good family that helps with making sure that both me and Leilani are taken care of in the season. Working full-time and being an artist and then also managing a junior artist could be very challenging at times, to manage emotions and stuff like that. But when success for me is seeing her smile,
yes,
and knowing that she's enjoying herself and enjoying what she's doing, because I don't want people to ever think that she's singing because I am an artist. I always give my children the option of doing what they want to do. So she's doing this because that's what she wants to do. And I am just supporting her in that. Big up to the Host of Soca Juniors team as well. They would have provided training and reassuring her as well as an artist. So there's a team of people. More Music, which is Mikey Mercer. He's also working with her this season as well. And all of these are the turning wheels. It does not require Suga Rhe to so much be involved in managing her, but more about managing myself. With regards to Suga Rhe, no. It can get hectic. But that's what we want it. Because if it's hectic, it means that the people are enjoying the music and requesting the presence of the artist. So I'm definitely blessed that this is where I'm at, because I can remember the days where there wasn't anything to do. So I'm grateful for it.
Suga Rhe has a way with words. Even in your writing of your songs, subtract, add, divide. Who writes for Suga Rhe?
Suga Rhe writes for Suga Rhe.
And what is the brain child behind these songs? How do you come up with these lyrics?
Right. So from 2004 when I started, I was penning my own tracks. So it was always me trying to showcase my lyrical talent. When I decided to go over to the bashment side of things, which would have been in 2017, you have artists like Pipe and Sadis, you had Stiffy Star Quality, you had you had artists that when I look at them, I said, well, if I want to rumble more those kinds of artists, I want to be able to tussle with the best of them. And I say one of the first influences on Suga Rhe was Pong.
Okay.
I started in Right Head Records with Blood. And I remember when Pong wrote the ABC song, where every letter represented something in the song. And I was like, you have to be so talented to be able to do something like that. So whenever I take a topic, I sit down, I pick it down to everything associated with it. Mathematics. I don't think people really understand how much I pick down maths, because a complex lesson is a lesson that is taught in maths.
Yes.
So I just wanted to be able to, as a female, be able to be just as good or better than the men who were the best in that genre. And I always try to make sure that when you hear a song from Suga Rhe, it's always going to be a challenge to the men, because the women usually get along late. We usually have to try harder. So it's always going to be something for the girls to feel good by empowering themselves with, and it can be something lyrical to show that I'm just as good as the men in this place. So
and you've shown that along the way. We love the energy you bring.
For sure.
Continue to be Suga Rhe, continue to be successful, and continue to write those lyrics where we not only dance into the music, but we're saying, what do you mean in this song now? Suga Rhe, it has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. I wish both you and Lalani and Freshie a wonderful season. All the best for the season, and we look forward to hearing more from you and seeing more from you. Thank you. We'll be right back. Let's welcome to Festival Vibes, Faith Callender. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome. I have to ask this question first before getting to the music. The fashion statement. When I see Faith, before I can listen to your music, I have to say, let me see this outfit first. Tell me about what gets into your mind, your wardrobe, when you are ready to go to a performance.
Really, I don't really like follow any specific fashion trends or anything. I like to look good. Over the years, I've learned my body and I know what looks good on me, how to throw together an outfit. I also work with a couple stylists. Over the last couple of years, I've worked with Melanie. And this year, I'm working with a young lady called Liana. So I would have ideas and I would pitch them to them and they would do the same. And you just come up with stuff. I look at people like Shensia and Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, and those girls I'm inspired by them, for sure.
Well, you're doing an excellent job. Let me say that. She's definitely fashion statement out there when she goes to perform. Tell me what inspires your songs. Yes, I want to touch on 2026, but throughout the last 3 years, 4 years, we've seen the change in Faith as it brings her music. There's a different type of messaging. Tell me about that.
Well, I think a lot of it is attributed to me being a part of the writing process as well.
Okay.
You know, when I first started my career, not knowing much about soca and the genre and writing and stuff like that, I always used to write, but I was not always very confident in my writing. So I felt like I had to get the big name writers to get a shot of, you know, being able to perform these songs and stuff. Until one day I say, you know what, trust in yourself and, you know, management and everything gave me that push that you can write. You just got to develop this skill as anything else. So I started to do a lot more core writing and being a part of the writing process. And, you know, understanding that as an artist, we have a voice.
Yes.
And people listen to us. They're inspired by us. Not just to move in a party and, you know, walk up and have a good time. Yes, we want to have that, especially during crop over. But there's a much deeper messaging for sure. And I try to have that diversity in my music. So you hear songs like My Guide and From Nothing, which I call those radio songs. You play it in your car, you wake up in the morning. Those type of songs that, you know, you can feel inspired. And, you know, the average party tunes as well that we can have a good time around.
Have a good time. Have you found that since you've gotten involved in the process, you're more natural in your performance? Like you see more of Faith coming out?
For sure, because I can identify with it more as well. So knowing that I've been a part of the writing process, it feels more like me, for sure.
Let me ask this. What is one thing, I feel like I don't know everything about Faith. What is one thing that people will be surprised to know about Faith?
What's one thing people will be surprised to know? I started to recently share it, but I am very grounded in my faith.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, I grew up in the Baptist church, spiritual Baptist. That's been a part of my life from christening right up. So I have a deep connection to my faith. I pray and talk to God every day. Every Sunday I go to church, whether it's online. I don't get to the physical church every day.
Doesn't matter.
But online, or I go with my mom as well. So that might be something that people don't know, because they think, you know, people tend to think if you dress a certain way or you sing about a certain thing that you don't have a relationship with God, but I definitely do.
You've performed in Barbados and you've performed internationally. What's it like for a Barbadian audience compared to international audience?
Man. They say the Barbados audience is one of the hardest audience to please.
I agree.
Over time, though, I think I've garnered the love of the people. Definitely be seeing that over the last couple of years here in Barbados. But overseas is kind of more instant. They have more of appreciation for people that don't belong there. I guess we the same thing here. Maybe bringing the international accents. But they're very much welcoming. Sometimes people don't know the song. Sometimes it's a different language altogether that they're speaking, but they receive your energy and they're quick to give you back energy as well. So it's definitely a different feeling internationally.
You sing different genres of music. What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? I feel like I'm forced to say soca. But no, really, I grew up on dancehall and reggae vibes. Like when I first started singing, a lot of covers and stuff that I would do with different bands, I would lean more to going to dancehall and reggae. Even outside of singing, I would say gospel is my favorite to listen to.
Yeah, very inspirational. Very inspirational.
Yeah, you need that grounding, especially in this business.
Yeah.
But I will have to toss up between like dancehall, soca. Yeah.
But you love music.
I love music on the whole.
I know you can sing. It makes it really easy to love any genre of music.
True.
Really. What has been your most memorable performance for 2026?
2026. I'd have to say the Patrice show.
Okay.
I Am Woman.
I Am Woman.
Yes. It was the first time for the year that, you know, it was a stage that big. Being able to perform with a live band, that's always a different energy as well. and premiering a new song as well, and seeing people receive it. That was definitely one of memorable. Like the energy was electrifying. You know, people were singing, people were hands in the air. It felt good for sure.
Let's get into the 2026 music.
Yes.
What is the story behind the songs this year?
Well, actually doing an album.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. It's called Chapter 33. I actually turned 33 this year. This is the last year that I will be announcing my age.
Yeah, because you offer the calendar, sweetie. You don't look it, but...
Thank you. So yeah, turning 33 this year was a significant year for me. And I felt like I wanted to create a body of work that represents all of who Faith Callender is. As I said, you know, tapping into the diversity, not showing just a one lane. Yes, I could do sweet, but you're not going to get all sweet. Yes, I could do bashment, but you're not going to get all bashment. I feel like as artists, as human beings, we like different things at different times.
We do.
So I wanted to kind of package that all together. So again, you'll hear from nothing all the way down to look a look. Totally different energy, but something for every person in every time.
Can we look forward to you producing your own music in the future?
I would say yes. It's something that I have been dabbling in. I have my own studio now, so I bought some equipment and trying to get into that side. But it's definitely going to be a learning process, a learning curve, and you know how to do certain things. But it's something that I'm definitely interested in doing.
Okay. It's a pleasure having you on Festival Vibes. It was an absolute pleasure. We look forward to that production of music for sure. We look forward to everything Faith Callender has to offer. And take your music globally.
Yes.
The world is at your feet. You're good enough, and we wish you every single success.
Thank you.
For now and beyond. Thank you so much. Festival Vibes is brought to you with the kind compliments of Coca-Cola, Schweppes, the Lucky Horseshoe at Bagatelle and Worthing, and Bank.